A textile worker paid the ultimate price for a dangerous shortcut. Guiding material near powerful rotating rollers, he had a rope or fabric looped around his neck. That loose tether instantly snagged in the machine's nip point. In a horrifying flash, the machine yanked him violently upward by the neck, pulling him into the equipment as coworkers scrambled helplessly. The message is brutal and clear. Never ever tether yourself to a live machine or moving material. The smallest piece of loose fabric or rope can become a deadly noose against the unstoppable force of industrial power. This video footage captures a severe yet common safety violation on a construction site involving heavy machinery. A worker was positioned on the ground dangerously close to an active excavator. Without warning, the operator swung the boom and bucket, moving a massive multi-ton load directly into the worker's operational space. The worker was instantly crushed and struck by the heavy steel bucket. This is a fatal reminder of the swing and crush zone rule. Never ever enter the operating radius or danger zone of any active heavy equipment, excavators, cranes, loaders. Operators must be absolutely certain their swing path is clear, and ground personnel must maintain visual contact and a safe designated distance from the equipment's potential path of motion at all times. The work zone of an excavator is a lethal space. This traffic camera footage captures the chaotic result of dangerous road behavior. A motorcycle rider traveling at high speed suddenly swerved to avoid oncoming traffic in the lane. In that critical moment, the rider lost control, resulting in a devastating multi-vehicle collision. The impact sent the motorcycle rider and several other innocent road users crashing violently to the pavement, leaving a massive pileup of bikes and people strewn across the road. The immediate lesson is stark. Never ever operate a vehicle at excessive speed, especially when approaching potential hazards. Reckless evasion and lane violations compromise control and safety for everyone. Always maintain safe speed. Yield to oncoming traffic and prioritize control over speed to prevent turning a minor issue into a catastrophic pileup. This footage captures a terrifying near miss that highlights a deadly roadside hazard. A man was working by his vehicle when a large truck passed by on the adjacent road. Suddenly, and without warning, the heavy steel rim and locking ring from the truck's tire catapulted violently off the wheel assembly. The projectile, moving at lethal speed, flew across the road and narrowly missed the worker's head by mere inches. This incident is a stark reminder of the massive stored energy within heavy truck tires. Never ever underestimate the danger zone around commercial vehicles, even those passing by. A failed rim or tire can turn into an unguided missile. You see a truck parked or being serviced, maintain extreme distance and stay clear of the potential blast path. This incident on the elevated deck tragically demonstrates the lethal outcome of two critical safety failures. The worker, while performing an inspection or moving across the platform, failed to maintain situational awareness, neglecting to visually verify the stability of his immediate path. He then stepped onto an unsecured or insufficient portion of the decking, causing him to lose footing and fall. Crucially, the outcome was immediately fatal because this fundamental error was compounded by a gross violation of the 100% tie-off rule. The worker was operating at height without a properly anchored personal fall arrest system, PFAS. In the U.S. construction culture, the responsibility to inspect your path and secure your line is absolute. Unstable footing plus lack of fall protection is a guaranteed tragedy. There is no excuse for being untied. This horrifying incident, captured in a busy residential area, resulted from a complete loss of control over a heavy vehicle. A school bus driver was performing essential maintenance underneath his vehicle. Tragically, the bus was started and accelerated evidently by an unauthorized person pressing the gas pedal, crushing the driver beneath its weight. This scenario underscores a severe failure to follow basic safety protocol. The vehicle was not secured against operation. When any individual is positioned under a large engine, the key must be entirely removed from the ignition and kept with the worker, and the wheels must be physically blocked. Chocked. The risk of unexpected startup or unauthorized interference is absolute. Never trust that a vehicle will remain dormant. Isolate the power, remove the key, and chock the wheels. A day of leisure at Puna Beach, Lemon, Costa Rica, ended in tragedy after a man, whose identity is yet to be confirmed, was fatally injured while attempting a dangerous stunt. Viral video captured the man climbing a tall palm tree that was heavily leaning over the beach, apparently seeking a dramatic photo opportunity. As he reached a high point on the trunk, the tree suddenly snapped and gave way under his weight. The man suffered a severe violent fall onto the sand. Despite initial confusion, rescue authorities confirmed that the impact was so catastrophic that the man died on the spot. This shocking event serves as a stark and tragic warning about the extreme danger of reckless behavior and ignoring natural hazards in the pursuit of momentary thrills. A catastrophic incident occurred in an auto repair shop when a worker attempted to weld a metal container, likely a fuel tank, that had not been properly purged and cleaned. The surveillance footage shows two men standing near a truck bed containing the tank. The welder begins applying an arc to the tank's surface, and almost instantaneously, the unseen volatile vapors trapped inside ignite, resulting in a powerful explosion. The force of the blast propels the large metal tank violently into the air and sends the workers reeling backward, knocking one man completely to the floor amid a cloud of smoke. This event serves as an extremely vivid and critical reminder of the fundamental safety rule in hot work. Never weld or cut any container that has previously held fuel, solvents, or chemicals without first certifying it is completely gas-free, purged, and safe. A catastrophic incident, likely filmed by a security camera in a workshop setting, shows the extremely dangerous consequence of ignoring hot work safety protocols. The footage captures two men, one of whom is using a welding torch on a large metal container that appears to be a used fuel or chemical tank loaded onto the back of a pickup truck. Almost instantly after the welding arc is struck, the unseen residual flammable vapors inside the tank ignite, resulting in a powerful and sudden explosion. The blast violently launches the heavy tank off the truck and sends both workers staggering backward, emphasizing the severe and immediate risk of welding on unpurged containers. This incident is a chilling reminder of the fundamental rule: never weld, cut, or apply heat to any container that has previously held flammable substances without first ensuring it has been fully cleaned, vented, and certified gas-free. This surveillance footage from a warehouse or factory floor captures a serious workplace accident resulting from a failure to properly secure elevated equipment. The video shows a worker climbing a folding ladder leaning against a vertical structure. Despite the ladder clearly being unlocked or unsecured at the base, the worker continues to climb. As he reaches a working height, the ladder's legs suddenly fold inward and collapse, causing the worker to fall backward onto the hard concrete floor with a ladder crashing down on top of him. This incident serves as a critical safety warning that ladders must always be fully opened, locked, and stabilized or secure before use, as seemingly stable equipment can fail instantly, turning routine work into a serious fall hazard.